welcome back. Lynn Hancock is here with her daughter Sarah, and we're glad to have you on the show. I actually use your services for dog grooming, but you were working on a stained glass piece one day, and I thought, wow, that's really nice work. And so I thought, well, let's just let you come on and talk a little bit more about your stained glass. And for starters, how did you get into doing stained glass?
Well, I've been doing this for about 3 years now, and I used to work up at the Berkman School years ago as well.
Uh-huh.
And one of the teachers up there wanted a stained glass piece without having to pay the high dollar for the stained glass, because this piece she wants is about 4.5 foot long and about, I don't know, 1.5 foot wide or so, and she wants this up above her tub in her bathroom by the shower. So she was asking around, and somebody told her to contact me, so she contacted me.
And you had not been doing it at this time, or you
I
just
had not been doing this at this time.
Well, why would they
just pick you out of the...
She just, because, they know me. I used to help in the art room up there, so there's, I have,
I should get
So she asked me if we could do this. Well, I knew of this product. It's called gallery glass. It's like a paint.
Mm-hmm.
And so she asked me to do this piece for her. It's half above water and half underwater.
You had your first commission piece, and you weren't even...
Right. And so I drew up the picture, and they loved it. And then I just got the paint and started painting.
So it's not glass?
It's not glass. It's a paint that looks like glass, and it dries hard, and it's waterproof, and you can put it on your windows.
Well, let me hold
So
one of those
what can we
up.
call it rather than stained glass? If it's,
I just call it stained glass paint because you can make it look like stained glass. It shines and illuminates just like stained glass.
how do you get the texture?
I use it not like a paint with a paintbrush. I glob it on there and I manipulate it with a toothpick. And the leading I do with it's like a hypodermic needle, but it was originally used for changing out your ink on your ink computer jets.
Oh, okay.
And so it's got a big needle on it, and it's flat at the end, and so that's what I use to do the leading, to trace the. I draw my picture, and then I trace with that stuff on the top of the glass to get the black outline, and then I put my color in.
How long would a piece like this, how many hours go into a piece like that?
Oh gosh, there's several hours to do a piece like this, because you have to wait for it to dry a little bit before you can move on, because if you stick your fingers in it, it kind of is done. Now this piece here has got real dragonfly wings in it.
This is what I saw you working on when I first
I
saw what you do.
Yeah, and the dragonfly wings I find on the front of cars or on my mom's pond.
Wow.
I try to find them on the front of cars.
And why is that?
Because they get hit.
Because they're already dead.
They're abundant supply.
But I do need good wings, so it's kind of hard to find good ones.
Do you kind of like dragonflies?
I love dragonflies.
I'm looking at your earrings. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Did you make those? Do you make jewelry too?
No, my daughter actually bought these at a craft fair.
That's cool.
Cool.
Very pretty, and that's the fact that it's
But
real
it takes
wings.
on texture when you use it thick like that, and I add beads and other sparkly things to it.
But you
and
paint this on glass. So
I
one
paint
side
that
is
on
flat
glass.
glass, and the other, and that's why it looks like so much like stained glass.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
then she's got a couple more pieces over here that
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
wrong side.
And to get the design, I just take a piece of cardboard, and I draw out what I want to draw,
And just lay it underneath.
and then I put the glass on top of it, and then I do my leading, and then I put my colors in.
Wow.
You make it sound so simple.
Well,
You
it
have to-
relatively is,
Yeah.
but I mean, it helps to have some
Artistic-
talent.
you have to have a little
Yeah,
artistic
you gotta have some
ability.
talent. Yeah, sure do.
I mean, it's And it's fun to learn. I learned with that one first piece, you know, how this stuff works, and I just had a ball. And I've been wanting to do it ever since. It's just really neat stuff to work with.
Cool.
And you've got another piece over there, Sarah. Sarah, are you going to do it one day? I mean, are you interested in that, or?
I've done some of them, but I like doing the real.
And this
paint.
piece I did
So I've
did
done
for.
some of them throughout school that
Uh-huh.
look really pretty. So I probably will get into it one day.
And this piece I did for Sarah's boyfriend. Actually, this is was his graduation gift as well. He likes these old cars, and
He got this and the car, or the
No.
32 Roadster.
he
Oh,
got
okay.
the picture of the car.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, boy,
Dang.
that's good.
He let me know what he wanted, and then I drew it out, and so I've done pictures of dogs to memorialize people's dogs for them.
Yeah.
So if anybody's got an idea of something that
Then
they
you
want,
would
they
do
can
it.
get a hold of me, and I can
Okay.
draw something up and create whatever
Can
they
you
want.
give an estimate, or do you have to wait till the project's done? Because it depends on how much work and everything. Can you
Kind
pretty
of
well?
depends how much, like a piece like this, because it took a lot of paint and time to do a piece like this, plus the copper framing. This is probably, I would probably charge about $90 to $100 for a piece like this. Same thing with the dragonflies, because, I got to get a hold of the dragonflies, and it's kind of seasonal. And
I would think that much paint. That paint's not expensive. I mean, it's not inexpensive. You can't go to Walmart and pick that paint up. can
no,
you?
I have to go to Michael's to get the paint,
Okay.
and they're about, with tax and everything, about $4 a bottle.
Oh, that's not
And,
bad, but,
but
when you
so
got a big piece to work with.
when you
yeah.
got a big piece to work with, it can get kind of expensive.
sure
Wow,
that's
okay.
true.
So, yeah.
And this isn't your full-time job, so.
No, so it also takes time for me to produce these in between
Right.
all the other things.
So
that
if
I
this
do.
was your full-time job, would you make money with the time that you put in it? As with a lot of artists, they put hours and hours and never
Right,
get paid back.
it does. It takes time to put the effort into these pictures. You can probably never get back the amount of money for time that you put in it, but.
It's a good thing you love what you do.
God gave us a new day every day. So,
That's interesting.
time is kind of free. It just depends what you do with
That's
that time.
exactly right. Good.
And if people, I think we have had your phone number up there. If people wanted to get a hold of you, how could they do that?
If people would like to have me do something, they can get a hold of me at 577-2631.
Okay.
That's my
She's
cell
located
phone.
in Bergman.
I'm located in Bergman. I'm also, the Sunrise Groomer, so if they come in to do their dogs, they can see my work. And
Right.
You do dog grooming.
I do
Too.
dog
Okay.
grooming, yeah.
You do.
You
Dog
do.
grooming.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
It's a good name for a business. Do dog grooming. Well, we appreciate
Yeah.
you being there. Christmas comes to mind, and great gifts
Yeah.
like this. You can get
Right.
something small and something big, and
I do make these
within your
smaller,
budget,
the smaller pieces, like the
like the 32
like something
Ford.
like
yeah.
this can run, depending on how simple they are, can be from $20 up to
Okay.
$50. Just depends how much paint, how much time.
And do you frame it, or do you just give it
I
to
do
them
the
raw?
framing
Okay.
and everything, so they can decide how they want to frame it, and I can do that too.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Very good.
Yeah.
Lynn, Sarah, thanks for being here.
Well, thank you.
Good
I
luck to you.
appreciate the opportunity.
I would say that you're going to get some calls.
I hope
well,
so.
that would be great.
You may decide to change your number. That would be good. Thanks
No,
for being here.
can't change my number.
Thanks for being here.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
All right, thank you.
Up next, we have Wanda
Massengale.
Massengale. Yeah, we're going to bring
And Mitzi.
Mitzi.
Can I help you out here?
I'm trying.
What?
I'm trying.
The-
You just can't wait for my dramatic pauses.
I have that problem.
You do have that
I
problem.
do have a problem.
That's why I
with
keep
that,
you
sorry.
around.
Okay.
We'll be
We're
right
gonna
back.
break. Richard said, "You don't give me opportunity."